Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was a mother pig living with her 3 little kids.
Dear kids, now all of you have grown up. You must seek your fortune by yourself. I can no more sustain you.
Mother gave them some money to travel to a faraway town to build their own houses. So the 3 little pigs left the mother's house together. On their way, they rested under a big banyan tree at night and started discussing their future plans.
Now we have got the chance to prove ourselves. Why don't we take our separate routes and try our luck? Yes, we can survive on our own strength.
The 3rd pig, which was wiser than the other 2, wasn't happy with the idea of separation. He knew that anyone can take advantage of his naive brothers, and they will get into some trouble.
Brothers, I don't agree with you. Our unity is our strength, and we should not break our strength.
You always try to preach. We know what to do and what not to do. Yes, now we are not Mama's boys to listen to your speech.
Okay, I agree. I have an idea which will help us all.
Huh?
We will build our separate houses and live by ourselves. Nobody will interfere in anyone's business.
That's like my brother. That's final.
Wait, I haven't finished yet. We will build our houses nearby so that in case of any trouble, we can help each other.
Yes, he is right, brother. Okay, I agree, but I don't think that I will face any trouble.
The next morning, they decided the places to build their houses and left to collect the material for construction.
Building the house with straw will be economical and much easier to build. I can buy a cozy bed to sleep with the remaining money.
So he approached a farmer.
Farmer, I want to buy these straws to build my new house.
Yes, please. You can buy it.
The farmer sold straw to the 1st pig. The 1st pig went happily to build his house. The 2nd pig saw a woodcutter along the path.
A house made of sticks will be cooler and economical to build. From the remaining money, I can buy a soft mattress for sleep.
So he bought some sticks from the woodcutter and went to build his dream house. But the 3rd one, wiser than the others, decided to build a strong house of bricks so that it lasts longer.
I would rather sleep on a mat, but I will build a long-lasting house for a secure future.
So he went to the shop and bought bricks and cement. By the end of the day, they gathered at the construction site and started to build their houses. The 1st pig built his house by morning.
Such a smart architect I am. I built the house much faster than the other 2. Now I will have tea in the house and take some rest. How could he build the house so fast? By evening, I will finish building my house too.
So he worked harder and completed his stick house by evening.
Since my house is made of sticks, it must be much stronger than the straw house. Now I will take a nap peacefully in my house.
Although the 2 brothers took less time to build their house, the 3rd pig didn't bother about it. He was still constructing the base of the house. In the morning, when the 2 brothers came out of the house, they laughed at him.
What happened, brother? Is there any difficulty in building the house? You should have consulted me before.
I'm building the strongest house of all. It will stay strong in all weather, all disasters, and throughout the years.
You think we have built a weak house? Yours is the strongest one?
The 3rd pig decided to ignore his brother's comments and focused on his work. Brick by brick, within a week, he built the house. A few days passed. They lived happily in their new homes, but soon a wolf saw the three pigs and decided to eat them. The wolf came to the first pig's door and knocked.
Little pig, let me come in.
No, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
I have the strongest house of all. Do whatever you want.
The wolf filled a lungful of air and blew air on the little pig's house. Everything just flew away. With the blow, the pig also
What happened? Why did you come rolling into my house?
He hid himself under a table and shouted.
Close the door! Close the door! A ferocious wolf was about to eat me. He might come here to hunt us.
The second pig ran to the door and closed it tightly. He locked the door with all the locks. The wolf came to the door and started banging on the door.
Little pig, let me come in.
No, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
I have the strongest house of all. Try it out, nasty wolf.
The wolf filled a lungful of air and blew the air on the little pig's house. Everything just flew away. The pigs realized there is no roof on the house. There are no walls on the sides. Both ran to save their lives and entered the third pig's house.
What happened to you? Why are you so scared?
The bad wolf has blown away our houses with air. He might come here and blow away your house too. Let's run and go back to Mother.
He cannot blow even a brick of my house. I will teach him a lesson. Let him come. My brothers, you hide on the shelf and don't come down if he succeeds to come in and eat me.
The two pigs climbed on the shelf. Soon the wolf came to the door and started banging and pushing the door.
Run away, you ugly wolf. You can't break through my house ever. You don't know about my strength. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. I blew your brother's houses too. Then try your luck. You will lose your breath, but you will not succeed.
The wolf filled a lungful of air and blew air on the little pig's house. But the house stood still. He filled a bigger blow and tried out again. But still not a single brick was moving. After some more trials, he lost his breath and fell to the ground. But the nasty wolf stood up again and took a long run to break the door. Brother saw him from the window pane and jumped down. All together, they pushed their backs to the door. Wolf came running with full force and bang! The third pig slowly opened the door and saw the wolf lying on the ground. Then he locked the door again.
The wolf has fallen down. He failed to blow my house down.
We would have been in the wolf's stomach if you didn't shelter us in your house. Yes, brother, you saved our lives.
But brothers, he would have eaten me up if both of you weren't here. We together blocked the door, and he failed.
Yes, brother, you proved me wrong. Unity is our real strength. Now we will all live together, and we'll never be apart.
Suddenly, the wolf woke up again. He started to bang on the door.
You nasty brothers! I will eat you today anyhow!
He climbed on the roof and decided to enter through the chimney. The pigs heard the sound of the footsteps on the roof and understood the wolf's trick. The third pig fired the woods in the fireplace. The wolf was struggling to reach the chimney, and finally he managed to enter in it. He slid and soon fell into the burning fire. All the three pig brothers lived together happily forever.
Billy.